Hi guys, good morning everyone. Hello all. Am I audible? Is my voice reaching to all? Can I get the responses? Okay. Nayak, you there in the class? Nayak? Hey Nayak, are you there in the class? Because I need the OTP from you actually. Yeah, Srikanta Nayak. Yeah. Nayak, do one thing. I'll you are going to get one OTP on your Gmail. Just tell me the OTP, please. Okay. Yeah. Just tell me the OTP. Okay. Right. Thank you, Nayak. All right. So from where we have to start today? Okay. Implementation steps to copy the data from GitHub to Azure ADL storage service using parameters files. Okay. Page number 59. Yeah, this one. Right. So what is this demo? Okay. Okay. Fine. So we'll start this demo now. Basically, what we are doing here, we are taking the files from the GitHub and then we are loading into our ADL Gen 2 storage account. Okay. And what is happening here? Okay, this one only. We have done that one, right? JSON file we have kept. We have retrieved the file, right? I think we have done this demo. Yeah, from JSON. This we have done, right? This demo also we have done. We have kept the JSON file and we have read the file, how many files are there and all. Yes or no, guys? Correct, na? Hmm. So copying the files from GitHub dynamically with the use of dynamic parameters allocations using automation process. Okay, I think we have to start from here. Okay, this demo also we have done. Fine. So what I'm saying here, copying the files from GitHub dynamically with the use of dynamic parameters allocation using automation process. Okay. So we'll start from here. Okay, from here we have to do. Okay. So what it is saying that here, okay, to start this demo, it is asking to create a blob storage account container and then come inside the container folder, upload the below JSON config file. Okay. So here, whenever we want to modify or add an extra file, then there is no need to touch the ADF pipelines. Here directly we can go to the config file and add the new details like how we have added for the above two files. Okay, fine. So we'll do practically, guys. We'll start it. Okay, if you read like this, it is not, you know, understandable. So I'll just jump to the Azure portal. I'll go for the storage account creation. Okay, I click on create. It is asking me to create a blob storage account, right? Okay, I'll say here 1175 source essay. I'm creating a blob storage account. Create a container inside the storage account as this source container and upload this JSON config file. Okay, so let the storage account gets deployed. Next, Gen2 storage account, create one container inside it and one folder also, container as well as folder. Okay, my practice data inside the container. Okay, so here I'll go ahead and okay, this one I'm creating a Azure Data Lake Gen2 storage account. Okay, I'll say here 1175 destination is okay. Rest of all these values I'm leaving it to default. I'll go ahead and I'll click on create. This is my source storage account. Here I'll create a source container. I'll say here source container, and here I'll upload the JSON config file. Okay, this I have kept it here in our at my desktop. Okay, JSON config file. Here what I'll do, I'll create a container and then a folder also. What it is saying, see, create one container inside a storage account and create one folder also. Okay, my practice data. I'll just say here destination container. Okay, I'll create one folder also. Okay, this is little different, guys. Till now, we have not created a folder inside a container. Okay, this is little different. This demo is, please have full attention. Okay, I have created one directory. One directory I have created in my destination storage account destination container. Okay, creating ADF and link service for the storage accounts. Right now, link services and ADF, we are creating link services and data sets. So I'll go to home. I'll go for the data factory creation. I'll say here create a data factory. I'll say here 1175 ADF. Rest of all these values I'm leaving it to default. I'll go ahead and I'll deploy this ADF on create. Okay. So this is the link services I'm going to create. Okay, the ADF is getting deployed still. We'll hold on. Okay, I'll come here. I'll launch the ADF Studios. Okay, manage link services for blog. Okay, subscription, source storage account. It's going to create link services for destination. Okay, create link service, something like this, ls ADL Gen 2 connection for Gen 2 storage account, that is for destination. Okay, I'll take here Gen 2. Okay, data sets. Next, we are going for data sets creation, and here we have to choose continuation as JSON. Okay, because in our source we are having what JSON file. We are going to read the data, the files from JSON. That's why here we are selecting JSON. Here JSON, not CSV, JSON. Okay, continue. Give this name. This is the blob storage services, and here what we are going to do, what we are going to see, click on folder icon, click on config file, click on config, click on this file. Okay, see, this is the file we have kept inside our source container. The file I'm picking here, I'll click the file. It means I'm particularly targeting this file here. Okay, so okay, fine. Next, what I'll do, I'll go for the pipeline creation, dynamic pipeline. Okay, I'll say here pipeline name as PL dynamic. Okay, before that we'll do the publish all and publish so that things will get saved. And that after that I'm searching for lookup activity. Okay, drag and drop the lookup activity. Okay, and this activity will give us the number of file counts in the source system. Okay, new pipeline. Okay, I'll say here lookup on this one. Okay, give the name as get file count. Okay, click on settings tab, click on source data set box now. And this whatever this our source data set. And click on this one, blob JSON config. This one. Okay, uncheck the first row only checkbox for sure. Uncheck this one because we want to copy the full file data, not only the first row. Okay, fine. Then publish all and publish debug. And here in output, we see two file counts as we have kept two files in our JSON config. Okay, so I'll do the publish all and publish. Okay, publishing is completed. I'll go ahead and click on debug. Now the output, what is the output is expected? Two files. The output is expected as two files. See, perfect. One is case deaths and other one is hospital admissions. That is what it is showing us count as two. This control is giving us particularly how many files are there. Okay. Launch ADF Studios, manage link services and plus new. And we are getting the link services here for our GitHub portal. Okay. So I'll just go here to manage link services plus new, and I'll search here for HTTP. Okay, fine. And I'll give the name as what? This one. Okay. Authentication type anonymous means no such restrictions. Anonymous means anyone can connect. Okay, anonymous. Expand the parameters. Okay, plus new name, say your base URL. So here is the parameters plus new, say here base URL. Okay, then scroll up, click on base URL box, click on add dynamic content. Okay, if you scroll up here, base URL box, say here add dynamic content and pass this value. Okay, click on base URL. Okay, click on create, publish all and publish. Okay, this is the link services I have created for HTTP. HTTP to get the things from the GitHub. Okay, now publish the pipeline debug. Now, if we click at output and see the window open, then count will be 2 because in blob storage account config file, we have mentioned 2 files. This step is not required. Already we have done this, not required. Okay, just to do the publish all and publish, that is sufficient. Already we have check here the count of the files. Here we have a check the count of the files, and here it is not needed. This step is not needed. You can skip this one. Okay, fine. Is that clear? Yes, yes. See the demo. Yes, correct. Shalini, you are right. All right. So this will be now step 8. So drag and drop for each activity after lookup activity from activity spent to pipeline canvas and establish a connection between these two activities with line and give this name for each record. I'll come here. I'll come to pipelines. I'll say here for each. Okay. Establish a connection here and I'll give the name for each record. Okay. For each record in settings, click on the item box. Okay. In settings, click on the item box, say here add dynamic content. Okay. Just click once on the get file counts. What is happening here? You are taking the output. You're taking the output of this control. You're taking the output of this control. That's what I'm saying here. See, just click once on the items box. Just click once on the get file count. Then we'll see an expression will get printed in the pipeline expression builder, and we have to concatenate the dot value in the expression as shown below. I'm taking the value. I'm taking the value of this file counts. Okay. So this expression you have to just double click on this one, get files count. Okay. Get file counts output dot value. Okay. So what I'm doing here, this control output, whatever the value this control output is giving, I'm reading. I'm taking it here in this control. In this control for each, putting in the items box. Now click on edit configuration, mark on pencil icon. Okay, click on this edit configuration. Okay, and then copy data. What we'll do next, we'll drag and drop the copy data control. Okay, see, then it will navigate inside the control, and now activities pane, search copy data activity, and drag and drop in the pipeline canvas. Okay, so I'll just go here. I'll go for the copy data. Okay, this is my control I have kept inside the, hold on. Fine. So I kept this control, copy data control, inside this control, inside for each control. Okay, fine. Now this control, I'll do the configuration for this one. Copy data from HTTP to ADLSA. Okay, fine. In source tab plus new, in search type this one, and click on HTTP, continue. Okay, so in source tab plus new, search here HTTP, continue. Okay, and then name it as DS input files data set. Okay, I'm creating the data set here. Okay, fine. Page number 60 you have not covered. We have to check the recordings, Rajesh. Just hold on. Fine. Let's see guys, first finish this demo. Let us finish this demo first, because if we get distracted in the between, okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. Fine. So what I'll do here, in stores tab plus new. Okay, we have a given this dataset name, link services, this we have created. Okay, that is what I'm taking. Okay, I'll go here. Okay, HTTP I have taken. I say here continue. I'll give this name. Okay, link services, this one we have created in above step. That is what I'm taking. Okay, and then say okay. That's it. Okay, link services, this we have given, and then say okay. Next, in source tab, click on open. Okay, click on open, defining the parameters now. Okay, link service, this one. After we click on open, this is the link service that we have already set up. Okay, and then click on parameters plus new, give here base URL. Give here base URL, and the next one is relative URL also. Okay, add dynamic content, just click once on the base URL expression. Okay, I'll say here next is relative URL. Okay, click on connection tab. Okay, click on base URL text box, add dynamic content. Just click once on base URL. The expression will get printed in the pipeline expression builder. Okay, so base URL, add dynamic content, say here base URL, say okay. Done. Next, click on relative URL text box, add dynamic content. Just click on relative URL, expression will get printed, and then say okay. Relative URL, say okay. So dynamically passing the values for the parameters. Okay. Now come to copy data control. Okay. In the pipeline, inside for each activity, inside source tab for source dataset text box. Okay. So I'll just come here to my copy data control. In source tab, in source dataset text box. Okay. So what it is saying, inside the source tab for source dataset text box, change the dataset frequency, one or the other. What it is saying, see, source dataset text box, change the dataset frequently. Why it is asking? Because see, base URL is there, relative URL is there. No, relative URL is not there. Just to refresh it, I am just saying here, change the value. and then see relative URL also came. Relative URL also came. Just refreshing here. This one correct only. See what I'm saying? One or the other, just to refresh. And finally, DS input files is our correct data set only. We are doing this refresh because we are unable to see the relative URL. Understanding, guys? Is that clear? Now to get the relative URL, we are refreshing by changing the data set, and then we see base URL and relative URL both. That is what we are seeing here. See, this correct only. This data set is correct only. Just to populate this one relative URL, we are doing the refresh. Click on base URL text box, add dynamic content. Okay. Okay, then click on for each record. Dynamic content for each record dot value. What we'll do, source base URL, items dot, this one will take dot source base URL. Okay. And the other one is source relative URL. Okay, I'm taking the values from the parameters that I defined. Okay. Here is this one, source relative URL. Okay. Done. Fine. Then click on sync tab, sync dataset box. Same for copy data control only. Sync means always for the destination. We have not created the dataset for sync. So we are creating a dataset here, plus new, search type Gen2. Okay. And give the output, give the name for your dataset is this one. So plus new, ours is what, Gen2 storage account destination. That's why searching here Gen2. Continue, delimited text, continue, give this name. Okay, DS name, link services ls ADL Gen2 connection that we have created in above steps. Okay, where we want for file path, pass the details as shown below. Import schema none, and then say okay. So what I'm doing here, inside this destination container, inside this folder, I want my file to be copied. Okay, fine. So what I'll do, I'll just take this one and I'll say here, okay. So see, this is the destination container. This is the folder where I want my file to be copied. Okay, and then say here, okay. That is what I have mentioned. See, container we created inside the storage account, folder we created inside the above container. Okay, now here we are converting from .csv format to Parquet format. And if we load the data in Parquet format, then we can save a lot of space. It is a columnar based format. Okay, so from CSV to Parquet, what we are doing here, from CSV to Parquet, we are trying to convert. Let us see. Okay, so Parquet format gives good performance. It is a columnar based format. It gives the better performance while reading the data, while loading the data from, and it saves a lot of space also. Okay, for big data analytics, we use these Parquet formats only. So here the data source is .csv, but when it gets loaded in destination, then it will be in Parquet format. Here the process of converting is called as analytics, and we are adding the value to the business while changing the formats from source to destination. Okay, fine. So we'll see. 1 minute, hold on. So in sync tab, click on open, click on parameters tab, plus new. So sync tab, click on plus new, parameters tab. Okay, plus new name, file name. Give the plus new name as file name. Here, click on connection tab. Okay, file name, add dynamic content. Okay, click on file name. Okay, fine, let's see. Okay, done. Click on the pipeline, come to copy data activity. So I'll come back to my copy data activity. Okay, click on sync tab, click on file name text box. Sync tab, file name text box, add dynamic content. Okay, click on for each record and add dot sync file name. Dot sync file name. Whatever the destination file name it is going to be. Okay, fine. Then do publish all. then do publish and debug. Now, if we see in blob storage account config file, what file names we have mentioned, the same file will get copied to our destination storage account. And here we have copied the files dynamically with the help of parameters. Okay, fine. Let us see what the file names we have mentioned in our source storage account. Okay, the file names is this one, right? Case dates and hospital admissions. So just see, let the publishing gets completed here. Okay, I'll do the debug now. Once I do the debug, two files are there, this one and this one. Okay, these two files, we'll see whether it get loaded into our destination or not. Right now, our destination is empty. Okay, there is a no files in our destination. Correct, na? We'll check whether it will be loaded or not. Okay, it is empty, correct? I'll run the pipeline. I'm running the pipeline. Okay. Okay, all is succeeded. Now we'll come here, just go one step back, refresh it, and see here we are going to see the files. Okay, see case stats and hospital admissions. Perfect. These two files were there inside our source storage account. The two files are only got copied. Inside this JSON file. Okay, case dates and hospital admissions. The two files only got copied, case dates and hospital admissions. Now what I'll do, I'll add some two more files. Okay. Now, if you want to copy multiple files like 3, 4, 5, 6 files or more than that, whatever, then there is no need to touch the ADF pipelines. There is no need to touch the ADF pipelines or any of the activities or control we have designed. Directly, we can add base URL, relative URL, and file names inside the config file present in our storage account and run the ADF pipeline. What all the .csv files we have mentioned in config file, JSON, config file means JSON file. Config file means JSON file will get copied to our destination storage account. So what I'm going to do, I'll add these two more files. Case dates and hospital admissions is already there. Na? So I'll say country response and testing.csv. These two files I'll add. Okay. So I'll just copy this code. Fine. I'll say remove the name here. I'll remove the name here. Testing. Okay, dot CSV. Okay, no spelling mistakes, guys. Testing.csv and country response.csv. Okay, testing.csv. And here we'll see country response. Okay, COUNTRY_response. Sorry, guys. Country response.csv. Fine. These two extra files I have added. Click on save. Okay. Then click on close. Okay. I'll just delete these two files. Okay. And now see, this time it will copy four files. Okay. In my destination, it will copy four files. Right now it is empty. Nothing is there. I'll go ahead and I'll run the pipeline. I'll go ahead and I'll run the pipeline. Why additional CSV file? No, I'm not removing. Instead, I'm deleting that one from my destination, and this time all four files it will copied. Okay, I want to show na like four files, 10 files, one file, whatever it is, it will. No, I'm not touching the pipeline at all. I'm not touching the pipeline at all. I'm just added. Acha, there is a typo. Okay, thank you. Okay, okay. Typo should not be there, guys. Where is the typo here? Last line. This one. No. Yeah. Right, right, right. Got it, got it, got it. Mm. Good, very good. Yeah, this is correct. Fine. Click on close now. Come here. Thank you, guys. Now run the pipeline. So my expectation this time all four files should get loaded. Let us see what will happen now. Fine. So still there is two activities that is yet to complete. Two are going on. Hold on. But it's taking this much long time. It should not take actually. Okay, I'll go to the destination. Destination container. Three files got copied. Very good. One last file is there. Okay, so last time two files got copied. Now three files and fourth file also should come. Mhm. Succeeded. All succeeded. Perfect. Come here. One step back. Take a refresh and see four files should be seen here. All four files. If there are 40 files, if there are 100 files, if there are 10 files, all should get copied without touching the pipeline again and again. Just you are adding the code here and you are mentioning the file names, what file you want, and that file is going to get copied into our destination. Okay, guys, is that clear? Four files is there. One, okay, one, two, three, four. Okay, fine. Hence, We proved here dynamically we are loading or copying the data files from source to destination storage without touching the ADF pipelines again and again. Okay, fine. So this is what this demo, guys. Okay. So this the next one is trigger. The next one is triggers. Okay. What is this, Rajesh? I have checked recordings, sir. Copying data from multiple files is not covered on Monday. Yesterday I have pinged in chat, but I forget to click on co-host. Those messages not reached to you. Please cover copying data from multiple files, which is there in page number 60. Then everything should be in track. Copying data from multiple files at page number 60, you are saying. Why you are bothering this much, man? You can do it right. Material is there, steps is there. Okay, just hold on. Hold on. I will cover. Exclusively for you, I will cover, Rajesh. Seems like you are getting scared a lot. Okay. See, this is next concept we are having triggers. Next concepts we are having triggers. See, what is trigger? Why we use trigger? See, when we want to run the pipelines automatically, when we want to run the pipelines automatically without an intervention of a human being. Okay, see now, every time what we are doing, we are going and we are clicking on this debug to run the pipeline. Okay, I click on this debug to run the pipeline and the data is getting loaded. But now I'll say that I won't click on debug. I want this should happen automatically by itself. Then we use this concept called triggers. See what I'm saying? We use triggers to automate our ADF pipelines. Means when we want our ADF pipelines to run at a particular time or at a particular interval without any human intervention, then we use triggers. Simple, simple English. Different types of triggers we are having here. See, types of triggers we are having is what? Schedule based trigger, tumbling windows based trigger, and event based trigger. Different triggers are there for different purposes, for different scenarios, for different requirements. Okay, see, implementation of a schedule based triggers. What it is saying, implementation of a schedule based triggers. Okay, what is this? Schedule based triggers is what? See, from step 1, from step 1 to step 14. See, I have mentioned here this demo is same as above demo up to step number 14. So this demo we have done now. This demo we have done, right? Just now we have done this demo. Rajesh, right? This demo we have done. From here we have started. So up to step number 14, up to here, up to here, up to here, this is same. You have to repeat the steps. Same. This all you have to repeat the steps. Okay. Up to step number 14. Okay. Now from here, what we are doing, we are starting the triggers. We are starting the triggers. Okay, so what I am doing here, see, I am scheduling a trigger now. Click on manage icon, triggers plus new name tr schedule triggers. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to the Azure Data Factory, manage, I'll say here triggers. See triggers, manage triggers plus new, and then give the details for your trigger. I'll give the name as what? TR schedule trigger. I'm giving the name as what? TR schedule trigger. Next type, what type of trigger it should be? Schedule trigger. Okay, that's why I'm selecting a schedule. Start date. Mention any suitable date and time. Okay, I'll say here start date and time should be something 14th of February. Okay, and I'll take here, okay, something 8. Okay, 8:25:00. Okay, say here. Okay, this is the time I am setting. Okay, then time zone, select any suitable time zone. I am taking Indian time zone only. You can choose any time zone you want. I am taking Indian time zone here. Okay, recurrence every 10 hours, every 1 minute, every day, depends upon your choice. We can set what we want, like weekly, daily, how you want this trigger should run your pipeline, every 15 minutes or for every 10 hours or every 1 day, every 1 week, depends. I'll say here every 5 hours. Just anything you can mention here. Every 5 hours I'm mentioning based upon the project requirement. We can set that. Click on specify and end date checkbox. Okay. Click on specify on end date checkbox. When you want to stop it, I'll just say stop it on 15th. It is not taking 15th or what. Okay. 15th. Okay. Okay. I'll just say don't stop it. Let it run. Anyhow, I'm going to delete it. Whenever you want to stop this, mention that date and time. Start trigger on creation. Select this box compulsorily. Check the box, start trigger on creation, and then say okay. Fine. Trigger is scheduled. Now what I'll do, schedule trigger is many to many relationships, and this trigger we can allocate to multiple pipelines if we want. We can allocate to multiple pipelines if we want. Now click on author icon, add trigger. Come to author, this, say here add trigger, say new edit, choose your trigger name here. Your trigger has been scheduled all completely done. Okay. And then say here publish. Okay. That's it. Okay. Now I have done this settings, this configuration, then publish it. Compulsory, you have to click on publish. We have to set up one trigger to this pipeline as shown in image below. See, this is what we have done just now. Then publish, click on monitor icon left side, and this time we won't click on debug manually. Okay, means we are not doing or running the pipeline manually here. Okay. Yes, Santosh, now I got your text. Then this time it should get executed by itself because we have set up a schedule triggered. Okay. So the publishing is completing. Hold on. Publishing is done. Fine. Now what it will go, if you go to the monitor here, what I'm saying now, okay, because we have scheduled a trigger, this time it should get executed, run by itself because we have set up the schedule trigger. Okay, so go to the monitor icon and refresh it. And if we see now the trigger is getting executed automatically by itself, and we have a debug it manually, and we have a not a debug it manually. So if you come here to monitor, okay, if you go here for triggers, okay, so it should run TR schedule based trigger. No, it is not showing that the pipeline should run automatically with this trigger. Or maybe it will run in some time, I believe. Okay, fine. So this is what how it is. Every time the pipeline gets triggered, then Microsoft will charge us. Okay, Microsoft will charge us. So we can even stop this trigger. Click manage icon. Okay, click on stop button. Once we stop the trigger, we can see the status of the trigger is stopped, and finally click on publish to save the changes. Okay, so the trigger is on now. The trigger is on. Okay, so it should actually execute the pipeline, but why it is not, I'm not sure. It will come. No, TR schedule trigger. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hmm, fine. So here the trigger will run. Might be it will take some time. I'm not sure. Yeah, Kalyan, what is your doubt? Tell me. 8:25. I have set up at 8:25, Vilatha. What concept you want, Kalyan? Tell me. No, Kalyan, what is your doubt? What concept you want? Please tell me. If I keep on going with the diagrams, Kalyan, it will take long time. What is your concept you have not understood? Tell me. I'll explain you. Kalyan, please, I'm waiting for you. Which lab concept is not clear for you? Tell me. I'll help you out. Hmm. Kalyan, please go ahead. Okay, you want me to open the audio for you? Okay. Kalyan, where are you? Hmm.
Hello,
Yeah, Kalyan, tell me.
you able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I have been following your classes since 1 week, right? So
Mm-hmm.
every time you are going to the document and immediately we are jumping into the lab exercises or demo. So
Hmm.
before that,
Hmm.
if you can explain me that, okay, this is the ADF pipeline, or what I'm saying is you can draw something on the whiteboard and explain that, okay, this is the storage account, this is the ADF, and this demo or this lab we are going to do like this. Then we can connect the dots. You keep on reading the document and then doing the same steps. We can also do, right? But
Hmm.
we want to understand the concept first. If we understand the concept and connect the dots,
Hmm.
then when we are following the steps in the document, it's easy for us to do the lab exercises.
So,
But
Kalyan,
somehow,
what
since
you
one
have
week, we
not
are doing only the lab exercises. There is no teaching, there is no theory.
of Kalyan, see, theory, you can read it by yourself, first point. In this concept, if we take for an example, what you have not understood, this control we have used to get the count of the files. This control we have used to find out how many files are there in our JSON. This control we have used to copy the data from our source system to our destination. What else you want? I don't understand this. And clearly, every time I am showing here, going to home page, I am showing 100 times. This is the source storage account. This is the destination storage account. In source storage account, we are having these files. This is the JSON file. In JSON file, we are having two files. Am I not showing everything here? Still, what is your expectation? I didn't get here. Am I continuously just going like a train, like just like a flow? I'm not showing everything here. Is it not clear to you? And one more thing here, Kalyan. See, this is something like a diagram only, na? This is not like a diagram. There are infinite lives that I have to cover. So, what do you think? Drawing a diagram, showing practically is more important, will be more clear, or drawing a diagram is clear? You tell me. Every time I'm showing here that this is the storage account, this is source, this is destination, and here we are copying the data, I'm deleting the files, again I'm running the pipeline, I'm showing how it is getting loaded. I'm not showing everything step by step. I'm not changing the screens here every time. And what theory you want? I don't understand this. At the time of practical itself only, I'm telling you each and every control purpose, what it is, very clearly I'm explaining. No, I'm not explaining anything. Even business expressions, what I am writing, that also I'm explaining very well. What is this business expressions and all? So how can you say that I'm reading the document, man? Reading document means I'm not opening this Azure portal at all. Now I'm reading the document like this. This is called reading the document. I won't give a single lab as an assignment to you guys. Everything I am doing. If you want to check, you can check in any other places. They will do one lab, remaining two, three labs they will give you as an assignment. You know that? If I'm not opening the Azure portal completely, I'm just reading the document like this, then you call me as I'm reading the document. And what do you think? Drawing these diagrams for each and every lab, is it possible? Students will die if for the what I can say lab oriented sessions. Each and every lab I'll cover here. Storage account, every lab. See, storage account I'll create in every lab. Source storage account I'll create. Destination storage account I'll create. ADF I'll create. Link services datasets I'll create. This is all not required for me at all. I can say that yesterday we have created a storage account. I'm just continuing with that storage account only. Yesterday we have created the ADF. I'm continuing with that ADF only. Am I doing like that? Every lab I'll show from this scratch. Correct or not, Kalyan? Tell me. I continuously navigate my pages also. This is source, this is file we have uploaded. Okay, two files got loaded because in two files source is mentioned. So two files is mentioned in the source system. Then I'll delete that files in destinations. I'll again upload two files in my source. I'll show that also. Each and every single click I'm showing. And then I'm deleting the files in destination. Again, I'm running the pipelines. Again, I'm showing that four files got loaded. Still, what else you want, Kalyan? If I'll do one thing from tomorrow onwards, I won't create the storage accounts and all these things. I'll just go ahead and I'll take the use same one only. Okay. Do one thing, Kalyan. No, actually, this Naresh IT staff have disabled you. Disable your mic. Okay. See, Kalyan, what is the comments I'm getting here? See, Nayak is telling me the comments, sir. Please follow the same approach. It is very much clear. Rajesh, no, Rajesh. What my intention is, what my belief is. See, this is something like a diagram only. Correct. This is something like diagram only. Correct or not? Just hold on. See, is this not like a diagram? Is this flow is not showing clear? If you check the recordings, each and every activity I'm not designing from the scratch. And here again, I'm navigating back. I'm explaining everything here in source and destinations. Yeah, see, I'll tell you one thing very clear. Okay. Kalyan, what is the use case, ma? I'm telling the use case also, na, Kalyan. I'm not telling the use case here. If you want to get the count of the files, you have to use this control, this activity. For each file, if you want to record, you have to use for each control. Okay. I'm telling the purpose of each and every control. What that is use case only, na? If your client says that he wants all the files to be copied, he wants all the metadata of the files, then you have to use get metadata control. Okay, if you want to filter the files, then you have to use filter control. If you want to copy the files finally after doing all the business validations, then you have to use copy data control. See, until you practice, you will find it very difficult. I'm telling you. Okay, is that clear? Rajesh is saying the teaching is perfect. No, see, guys, what my intention is, okay, what my intention is, uh, I'll give you some assignments, okay. I'll put some questions on you. Let us see how many questions that you can answer, okay. No, if you want to talk to me, Kalyan, you just arrange a conference call. Talk to your batch admin. He'll arrange a conference call. We'll talk. No problem. Okay, we'll talk. No problem. Fine. Lata, what is your question? Just hold on. Lata, user in the class. Just 1 minute. Hold on. Hmm. Lata, can you speak now?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
my
Lata.
question, my yeah. So when we created a zip file, you have taken extension .csv, sir, because that is a zip folder. It contains all CSV files. So if we don't take .csv extension, if we have other files also XML, whatever the files is there in the zip file. So at that time, how do we proceed? Like we will take multiple extensions, or if we don't take any extension, what will be happen in the zip
No,
file?
at the time of dataset creation, you're talking about, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. See, in zip file, whatever the files that you are having, if you are having Excel files or CSV files, JSON files, that accordingly you have to select. If you are having multiple files in your zip file,
Okay,
having multiple files, CSV is also there, JSON is also there, kind of, then you can take any one and you can proceed. See,
okay. So
we have done with CSV, right?
yeah,
Correct. So you do one
yes.
thing in your zip file, you mention some Excel file, CSV file, text file, three files you mention, and see whether it is loading all the files or not.
Okay, so
You
you
got
want
it?
me to add, yeah, you want
Multiple
me to
files.
add all the extensions in the data set, like connection, while you're giving connection in the data set, you want me to include all the .csv and
No,
.text and everything?
we can choose only one, na? Only one extension we can choose. We cannot choose multiple extensions. What I am saying is put multiple
Uh-huh.
extensions in zip file and try it. See what will happen.
Okay.
Understood?
How do you put multiple extensions in zip file, sir? I don't know that.
No, nothing is that. See what you can do. Uh, Go to Azure Data Engineer. See, this I'll create one folder. Okay, I'll say here multiple files. Now here you put multiple files. You put one
Okay,
CSV file, one Excel file, one text file,
okay,
and then
okay,
do the zip of this folder.
okay,
Then upload it in your source system and try to
okay,
put it in the destination. See what will happen. Whether it will copy all the files or not.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
And also one more question, sir. While we are creating a data set, where we choose a blob container and then we choose a CSV file, right, sir? So if I have in the blob also, if I have multiple source files, so what is my next step if I have multiple, not only CSV in the blob container?
In the blob container, if you're having multiple files, then there is one
Yeah.
option. Then there is
Okay.
one option star dot some option is there. I don't remember exactly. Then you
Okay.
can use that option. I think I have shown that demo already. If you want to copy multiple files, you can copy all the files just with one single click. We have covered or not, or we are going to cover in the upcoming classes, I believe so. I'll show you. If you
Okay,
are
sir.
planning to copy multiple files of different types, then there is just one single click we have to do at the time of dataset creation. I think it is there in the upcoming classes. I'll show. If it
Okay.
is not, then remind me again. After some time, I'll just search it in the material also. I've mentioned it very clearly, but in material on what page number it is, I don't know. Okay. I'll show you. I'll show you. That concept is very simple. One click we have to do automatically. It will load all the types of files in our destination.
Okay, sir. And also, could you please update the your updated this
Material.
document, sir? Yeah,
I
material
have not. I
document.
think I've shared it already, na?
Share it in the in where, sir?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Yesterday? No.
Naresh training material. Naresh Azure data engineering. Yeah, here it is. Okay. You want this one?
Updated one, yes.
Mm-hmm. I'll just put this link. Okay, I'll share. I'll share. 1 minute. Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. Open this Google Drive link, everyone, and see DP Azure Data Engineer. No, no, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Don't take this one. I'll upload fresh copy. Updated one is there. Hold on, guys. Hmm. Now please upload everyone. Okay, see, DP 203 Azure Data Engineer Study Material updated. Okay, yeah. Take this one, right click and download. Everyone, please download it. And Rajesh, what were you saying? You were saying something multiple files demo. We have not done something you were saying, right? Rajesh, you were in the class. Okay, 1 minute. I'll check Rajesh. 1 minute. What you are saying, I don't know. So you are saying at page number 60. Let me first copy this one. Page number 60, you are saying, right? Hold on. See, guys, I'll tell one thing very clear. If you are not practicing, believe me, it's going to be very tough for you. You are not understanding what's going on. See, your practice is very, very important, guys. I'm telling you. Your practice is very, very important. Okay, page number 60. In page number 60, we are not starting any demo, na Rajesh. 65 in updated doc. Okay, 65. Copying data from multiple files. Okay, this we have not covered, you are saying. Okay, okay, fine. I'll cover this in tomorrow's class. No worries. Hmm. I'll take this in tomorrow's class. So first, what I'll do, okay, I'll take this in tomorrow's class. Okay. And then I'll go for this one. Okay. This one, I'll take it. First, we'll cover this concept. Then first we'll cover this concept, guys. After that is completed, then we'll go to page number 77. Then we'll start this concept. Okay. Is that clear? All right. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Hey, no, it's not like that, man. It's okay. No, 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 no problem. No problem. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Is everyone downloaded the material, please? Everyone done? I'll come one by one. I'll come. Santosh, I'll come one by one. Multiple triggers are there now. So the other triggers also we'll do practically and then I'll explain you on that time. So today we have done schedule based trigger. Schedule trigger is what? At particular time that you want to run it, then you can use the schedule trigger. And the time and time zone, the date, everything you can define in your trigger. Then you can assign the trigger to the pipeline. Then you have to do the publish. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll connect again tomorrow. First, tomorrow we'll do this one. This demo we'll do tomorrow, page number 65, this demo. After that, we'll start from page number 77, this demo. Okay. Okay. Yashwant, take this link. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Santosh. Have a nice day. Bye. Bye. Bye.